Guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let me shut off this learning helper here. I've learned that. Thank you very much. I mean, I think I'm back. You guys let me know. I haven't actually the slightest idea as to whether I'm alive or any combination thereof. So do please let me know if I'm actually live or if I just think I am. And also the normal things. What do we see? What do we hear? What's going on around here? This is the entirely new rig. I've spent about 24 hours working on this non-stop to get this up and running for today and also do some test recordings and whatnot. You guys have no idea what I have been going through for the past 24 hours, but it's been worth every second. Oh my goodness, the new rig is amazing. I love every second. Hang on, I'm telling YouTube what game we're playing, because we're not playing Roblox or whatever any of that nonsense is. And I can do all of this with 3 different monitors. I'm so happy. I'm so very, very happy. All right, let me see if you guys are actually in chat. All right, Azrar, I see you just popped in there. And you know, I can actually see that on a completely different monitor now. Murphy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Apparently I am live. Good. So you guys are going to need to let me know like what things look like, what things sound like, all that kind of stuff, because this is the first test stream. I mean, it's not really a test stream. I am actually streaming. But the first test stream after putting everything together. So you guys let me know what things are looking like, sounding like, all of that, because I don't. As usual, I have everything muted in my ear, particularly sound. I'm not actually 100% sure if I've done sound correctly, so do please let me know what, if anything. Does anyone remember how to turn the learning helper off? Because apparently this is a thing that exists now. Alrighty, Azrar, the music is louder than normal. Okay, that we can change. Hang on. And I also want to make a quick change over here. I want to move that over a little bit. I'm going to be making a lot of little adjustments as things go along here. So do kind of bear with me a little bit as you can. Let me do... How am I gonna? Okay, Portia, welcome, welcome. Dances the Sheep, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, the new PC is up and running and doing things. It's very, very exciting around here. What I can't get to is, in fact, my settings here. So let me see. What can I do? I could do. Let me see if this works. Okay. You guys let me know if that made the volume more, less, or somewhere in between. And in the meantime, I'll get on with doing this kind of thing over here, because I actually can't reach my settings right now. You know why? Because this monitor is so huge. Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. No, we're not accepting a learning helper. I've learned everything I can possibly learn. However, I don't remember how to turn off the learning helper. So if somebody wants to give me a nudge in that direction. Yes, Mel, rotating CoffeeCam. It's epic. I love every second of it. Oh, I have to move the CoffeeCam thing. Hang on just one sec. Let me tuck that over a little bit like that. I'm making constant adjustments as I'm doing this, so do please kind of bear with me here. Could the coffee rotate slightly slower? This is the slowest it goes, unfortunately. It has 2 settings. Portia, I'm glad you asked that question. This has 2 settings. This is the slowest that it possibly goes. So, no. Actually, no is the answer to your question. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In settings, wait, what's in? Oh, it's that's unfortunate because I can't actually get to settings at this point. I didn't really think this out very well. Oh, I could do that. There we go. I'm back. I figured it out. Yay! I'm back. I figured it out. Yay, everyone. I'm sorry. I've had a bit of a day. I've spent since 6 o'clock this morning trying to get this ready. And, because it's me, like anyone else, like Mel or M or Lisa C, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, no, it's much wider, M. It's much wider. You're seeing this in, like, maximum whatever length, width. I don't know. Hurley, welcome, welcome, welcome. No, I got it, Mel. I got it. I just had to maximize the window, and that is what I needed to do. So options... Oh, blah, 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 gameplay. Learning helper. No, thank you. No, we don't need that. I've learned everything I can possibly know about this game. I shall enjoy the side of motion sickness. Best I can do, Portia. Yeah, best I can do. So, if you do in fact become motion sick from this, please blame Mrs. Dave, because she found this thing, and I love it. And this is the absolute slowest that it goes. So, anything I know everything is so small. If it does heat the cup, I'll forgive it. It does not. And I still haven't actually tried a test run of being able to get the coffee off of this. So it looks like letterbox mode. Yeah, well, it's a gosh darn big screen, is what it is. Gosh darn big screen. I could probably try to fix that. In fact, you know what? We're just kind of sitting here anyway, so slam that into pause mode there, RimWorld. Spikeable Girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, how am I going to fix that? Let me see what I can do here. So let me see if we did maybe this. Okay, let's see what this does. This may bork everything, so forgive me if this is a huge bork on the stream, but we'll see if we can, if that will help at all. It probably will not right at this exact second. I may need to kind of go out and come back in again. But see if that helps, guys. We'll see if that does anything there. I'd love to play RimWorld on the screen that wide. Oh, it's wonderful, Mel. It's absolutely wonderful. I can put a sticky note on that part of the screen if I actually get sick. Yes, you could. Yep. Yeah, I know, Em. That's the one test drive I haven't really done, is actually trying to be able to grab the coffee as I'm going. And this is not the final setup for CoffeeCam. I actually want it over to my right, but I went to go... I need a USB extension cord for that, and I went and bought one, and then I bought the wrong one, because it's me. And then I didn't feel like going back to get the correct one because I had a ton of other things to do here. Making me not want my 27-inch monitors. Ha! 27 inches. Pshaw, I say. Pshaw. 32 all the way. Or is this 34? I kind of forget. This is what Sheep will know. It's basically the same monitor he has. But yeah, it's really quite stunning. I was playing something else earlier. I was doing a test recording on something, and it's just so good. Planet Zoo looks great. You can get right down into the blades of grass, and they look spectacular on this. Where is the disco light? You know, funny you asked that, Em. Funny you asked that. Mrs. Dave and I were saying this morning, disco ball. Because Mrs. Dave is fully invested in CoffeeCam in a way that no one else really should be except me. Oh, Ezra, you got a job. Yay! Buying the wrong one seems to be a Dave quality. In my defense, Mel, which is a slim defense at best, and it's not a legal defense in any way, shape, or form. I know there's no way I'd be able to convince a lawyer of this one. But in my defense, again, slim as it is and not a legal defense, I got a lot of stuff recently. So, oh, it's 34. Yeah, that's right, 34. 27. Ha! 34. That's what we're doing around here. 34 inches. That's right. I said it. Okay, I'm going to try and grab the coffee. I don't know. Okay, should I grab it as the handle comes around, or should I just go for the full-on mug? And I'm thinking full-on mug. I'm going to make a go for it. Here we go. All right. Now, the thing is, can I get it back on here without... Yeah, kind of can do that. Okay. Yep. Test run successful. No, she's fully on the Dave train. She's been on the Dave train longer than all of you, actually. 227s would be 54. You're right. That would be bigger than 34 by about 20 inches, as I recall. So you're correct in that regard that it would be bigger. You are not wrong about that. RimWorld, I gotta make another engine, but I don't have quite enough advanced components. I could lay it out, though. I could put it here. Put it right there. And then we'll see what happens with that. I know the mug is slightly off-center. I don't have spectacular aim. All right? It's not the best. I'm also going to try and move the camera up just a smidge like that. And you could actually see my huge 34-inch monitor playing RimWorld there. The spinning is awesome, Lisa. The spinning is everything. We're working on Disco Ball. Disco Ball will happen. Why don't we go, if we can't have Disco Ball, why don't we go with the multicolor thing? Wow, that is really multicolor. All right, so hold that down, and we're going to cycle through 360 different colors. I've also just kind of kicked the camera off a little bit. This is a little fidgety. I'm not going to lie about that. There we go. That's mostly pretty centered there. Don't ask me what I'll be doing. I don't know myself. Oh, that's the best kind of job. That's fantastic. Now, this is kind of... The light is washing my screen out. However, this is not the final destination for CoffeeCam. CoffeeCam is going to move over to my right at some point when I have the extension cord that I need, because everything is in a completely different spot now. I love all of this. The monitor, the PC, I'm running everything at once, and that's exactly what I wanted. So what I wanted is I've got the game on the big screen, obviously. I've got Streamlabs up on my other monitor, the one that's really bugging Mel out because it's off-center. It actually looks great from here, Mel. I may send another photograph in the Discord. Shameless self-promotion, link down below. where it's not, I mean, it's above the other two, but it's centered within the other two. It actually looks great from where I'm sitting right now. And then off to my right, now you can't see me pointing at the monitor, but I assure you I'm pointing at the monitor. Off to my right is my old PC, which is running chat and looking at YouTube and kind of that kind of thing. Oh no, Lisa, you have no idea. CoffeeCam is on the move. CoffeeCam is going to be elevated to a level of Dadaist expression that the world has yet to see. I hope you dust that computer more than the other one. This one's easier to dust, Em. It's actually just got a door you can open rather than having to unscrew the whole thing. But if it helps, I did dust out my old one before I kind of rearranged everything. Mic would be in a way if you pulled it lower. I examined. Oh, gotcha. Right. Okay, so if I pulled it lower, no, it's actually really good right where it is. I may shoot out another photo so you see that it is centered. It's just that the middle one is above the other two, but that's exactly where I want it because that's keeping an eye on Streamlabs for me. And it's really easy to do things over there. It would also be in the way of our modem too, so it's got to live where it's got to live. Now, what I might do as a treat. As a treat. This entire thing has been as a treat. What I might do as a treat to myself is another new monitor and put that up on an arm. But that's a low priority task. That's very, very low priority. Should I be playing RimWorld in any way? Because probably people are tuning in for that kind of nonsense, and I've just got a static screen with a rotating coffee cup, which in and of itself should be a 1,000,000 view video, but yet it's weirdly not. I don't know how that works. Okay, who's here? Prissy, show yourself to me. Are you still in a tube? You're still in a tube, kid. How long are you going to be in that tube, kid? You're only 8. You better get out of the tube pretty soon, kid, because we might be leaving soon. Love the new setup. Got to run to another interview. Oh, I'm sorry you have to leave, but I'm glad you were here. See you all soon. I hope so. I hope we will see you very, very soon. Sorry you have to go, but really happy that you were here, because I'm happy when anyone watches this nonsense. All right. Now what? Nothing, really. I think we're just sitting here making advanced components until we can pull together enough to do the last engine. I think Tittles is working on run right now. Yep, as usual, Tittles, the star of the show. Only 5 likes, and one of them was mine, Portia. I remembered to do the thing where I like my own video. So that was good. You saw static for a few seconds. Huh. Okay. I didn't necessarily see that. And the advantage is, I can see that now. So it might be on your end, I don't know. Are we thinking... Okay, so I want to go back to the color-changing disco light here. Are we thinking disco light, or are we thinking just the static white light? Because the static white light does illuminate CoffeeCam, the actual coffee of CoffeeCam. Speaking of which, I'm going to make another mad grab for it here. And then delicately put it back down. There we go. Good thing it actually kind of stops when you put any pressure on it. So that's doing fine. This is good. This is good. You thank Mrs. Dave for this one. Yeah, she's like, hey, look what I got. I'm like, oh my god, you're the best. But that's not really that unusual. I say that to her quite a bit. Okay, why are we not doing any hydroponics? Have I got you guys in a weird zone or something? Do we have you in an area? My god, this is so huge. No, you're all in unrestricted. You're all totally fine on that. You're not licking the stream. It's time to catch the coffee in your mouth. Yeah, I was worried about the speed. Mrs. Dave was very conscious about that, knowing that not only would it spill all over the place if it were going too fast, but also that, you know, I have to grab the cup and drink out of it. My mother just made... I have no idea. There's a weird heart on the side of my chat here. Oh, it's got little thingies. That's nice. Something shaped blue... Oh, there we go. Ghost-shaped blueberry hand pies. There we go. Mrs. Dave being a proper legend. Mrs. Dave is a proper legend. Mrs. Dave is responsible for this channel in ways that I am not. Mrs. Dave has supported this channel far more than I have. If it were not for her, I would have quit a long, long time ago. But she's like, no, that actually really makes you happy, you moron. You should totally keep doing that. And then I do. And then we've got a spinning coffee cup. In fact, all of that is her. So not only... Okay, so I need to break this down for you here. So, obviously, she got the spinny thing. We all get that. She got the spinny thing. She also made the coffee cup. And the coaster that it's sitting on, I am pretty sure, was a wedding gift. So everything you're seeing, maybe actually apart from the piece of paper. The piece of paper I am actually solely responsible for because that was on a notepad that I got at like a trade show like 20 years ago. So that one's me. So I'm responsible for the piece of paper. Swoosh, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then everything else that you're seeing right now, Mrs. Dave is responsible for. I mean, technically, I got the light. And by I say got the light, I kind of found it and then ran up to her and said, "Can I get this?" And she said yes. So actually, she's pretty much responsible for that too. She would have got the one for speed for fun. Fun for you guys. Sure. Maybe not as fun for me. Elvira, what are you up to? I should probably be paying attention to you. You're hauling steel to the ship engine. Good. That's a perfectly appropriate thing for you to be doing. We've got plenty of steel. I do have a persona core, right? This is like ready to fire off, right? Okay, yeah, we can't launch it now. Yeah, we just need the engines. Okay, we're just fine on the engines. Roy Scat, welcome. No, Murphy, we all thank Mrs. Dave. I more than everyone, because for the obvious reasons. Clearly, I'm not equipped to take care of myself, so thank God somebody's looking out for me. Oh, behind every great man is an even greater woman. Yes, and I'm not even that great. Hang on, coffee. Delicately putting it back. There we go. Yeah, so she's going to keep an eye out now for a disco ball that could somehow suspend above CoffeeCam. Again, everything is moving to the right. That means nothing to you. You can't see left and right in my world. But I assure you, there is a left and there is a right. And right now, CoffeeCam is on my left, as you can see with my left hand grabbing it. It needs to be on my right. Now, that will actually make it in a way trickier for me to grab the coffee because everything I'm doing is to my left side. But I actually, kind of put this whole empty space together to my right for the sole reason of having a coffee cup on a webcam. This is what I do with my day. Okay, so when you're wondering, like, hey, I wonder what Dave's doing right now. He's designating a space in his house that we, pay a mortgage on as an empty space, just so he can put a coffee cup on a webcam and broadcast it. This is what I do with my day, okay? I'm not sure whether I'm waiting for burns or a finger being caught in the handle as it spins away. My money is on... Actually, I'm going to go a step further, Portia. My money is on actually just dropping it while I'm trying to put it down. I think my money is on just dropping the cup, and you're going to hear a smash and then possibly some curse words, or at least some abbreviated curse words, and then I'm probably going to have to call the stream early so I can go mop up and not kill all this electronic equipment. I just know that I'm looking to the left due to the ring. Yes, that would be the Mrs. Dave thing. Again, that's where the coaster came from, I believe. I'm pretty sure that was a wedding gift. I would love to sell 95 skulls to anyone. I just want to know who's going to buy them. What forced weather do we have again? Okay, so it's been going for 6 days. Wow, that's really clear on this monitor. I can see so much better. I should still put on my anti-Blu-ray stuff. Hang on. Just, so I'm not burning my eyes out at all times. I do not plan to break the mug. I can't say that accidental breakages may not occur, but Mrs. Dave could probably fix up another one. We are definitely producing some hardcore narcotics. Let's just make sure we continue to do that. And let's do... How many do we have now? 10? Well, no, we have 85. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if we somehow dip below 10, a small coffee pod machine may be the next step. I don't know if I'm actually going to the effort of making coffee. That seems like I'm bringing my kitchen into my workspace. There's only one in the world now. If we had cup merch, hey, go talk to Mrs. Dave. Mrs. Dave is in charge of all of that. Wait, Bull is roaming away. Oh, okay, well, somebody go fix this. There we go. Bull is not wandering away anymore. We fixed the Bull issue. Also, we should probably get a little bit more kibble around here. So let's do kibble. I don't know, make 5 of those. We seem to have an abundance of meat and vegetables. That should not be a problem. Speaking of meat and vegetables, anything we should be murdering in the area? Oh yeah, donkeys. Yeah, those are all done. Okay, those are all done. How bad is that warg? Are you going to die anytime soon? No. You've been headbutted by a donkey twice. But it does not appear to be terminal in any way. And somebody go get that piece of steel. You can never have enough steel around here. Okay, now what? We'll kick it into slightly higher gear here. It's just going to be rainy and cloudy until this goes away. Why do we have you guys hitched to the hitching post here? Are you going somewhere? Rope to a spot. Could we get these animals in here? Like, Stace, are you good at that? Yeah, rope bull 1. Just why is there a bull and a sheep out here doing nothing? City builder, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those pods are hella strong. I don't have the strength for Davon Keurig. I don't want to bring my kitchen in here. There's way too much expensive and new electronic equipment that I would really prefer not to fry. Mrs. Dave let me get away with a lot putting this nonsense together. And I'd rather not have her come home and go, yeah, hey, here's the thing. Remember when I bought that new PC? and she'd be like, no, we're not doing that anymore. I could put a light in here. That'd be a nice thing to have. Let's get a light in here. Let's pop that guy right there. Okay, now what? Have you aged at all? Where are you? You're still 8. Okay. I'd like it if you were older. I apologize, by the way, if we're getting some background noise. I hear the landscapers are out in some neighbor's yard. Unfortunately, it's quite warm and humid, so I do have the window open today, so there might be some background noise. I'll try to just talk over it as best I can in my usual traditional manner here. My kettle had its own table on the opposite end of the room from the expensive equipment. Ah, see, then I'd have to get up. That would be a problem. Speaking of getting up, I'm in my new chair, too. It's quite comfy. Way comfier than the other one because it has armrests. My other chair didn't. I realized that was the fatal flaw in my other chair. Just hard plastic arms. I'm so luxurious now. I feel so padded and carefree. What could I do? What could I do with my time? The thing is, I don't have the manpower anymore. You're in a pod right now, Pig. How long are you going to be in that pod? What's your deal? You are 1.4 days. Okay. And because you're a transhumanist, that's accelerated a little bit. Azrar, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck with the new job. Whatever it may be, we all have no idea, and apparently neither do you. I could make some stuff. I got like a zillion plasteel, and I don't need any more of it. What can I make out of plasteel that would be fun? How about like a, I don't know, a sword or something? Those are always really good. Is that the, that's the smelter. Where did I put my smithy? Do I have a smithy? I'm actually not 100% on that. Do I have a smithing operation somewhere around here? I must have needed to smith something at some point, right? It can't possibly be that I don't have one of those. How was it to assemble your new chair? The chair was relatively self-explanatory. I never like working in with an Allen wrench, but that's what they give you to work with. So Allen wrenches are terrible. I don't know who designed them, but they really are not fun on the hands and or fingers. But it's together. I'm upright. I mean, that's got to count for something. I've clearly done the chair correctly because I have not fallen over yet. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can grab some more coffee here. Oh, this is fun. I like a little bit of adventure in my game. In my coffee, rather. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to make something, but I don't know if I have... Oh, there it is. I have a smithy down here. Never mind. I found it. I found it. Everyone stop panicking. I found my thing here. I guess it's a dude named Allen. It's actually A-L-L-E-N. It's the other spelling of Allen. I've had a lot of Allen wrenches in my time, and none of them have been my fan, or I have not been a fan of any of them. Let's do a thing. Like a piano, harpsichord. How about we made... Oh, we could make a crown. Oh, that'd be fun. Don't I have, like... I have an amount of gold. I actually have a fair amount of gold, and I don't actually need that much more. I mean, we're basically done. So, I'm going to make a crown. I'm going to make a... Actually, I have more silver now that I'm looking at it. Let's make a silver crown. So, not that, and not that. Okay, go... Somebody get on that. We're going to make a crown for Godwin. Yeah, you're gonna be all into this, Godwin. You don't even worry about this. Crown coming your way. I am getting better at grabbing coffee. It's a new skill, and it's something I could clearly put on my resume. I'm gonna put just to kind of mess around with stuff. I'm gonna put the white light back on because the only problem with the color is that it keeps messing with the color on the actual CoffeeCam. So I'm gonna switch that back on and see how this all goes here. There are skill levels. Now, if we turn up the speed on the coffee, I will be kind of ruined. You say potato, I say potato. We're all saying potato. There we go. Yeah, Allen wrenches are, oh, we just specialize limbs. Neat. Good. Let's do, I don't know. Allen wrenches just hurt your fingers. That's all they really do. Oh, have we not done pulse charge munitions? Oh, somebody get on that then. That would be Tanner. Tanner, you get on that. Your eyes are cropped right wide open. You must need some research. Ah, somebody's working on the crown. Godwin, you're going out in style. When we get all of this together, you're going out in style. Oh, the Constructo bot is doing this. That means it's going to take forever. And did we get any materials in here? What have we got? We have everything except the components. We got 4 right now. Tittles will get on some other ones. Apparently, we haven't done Rena's Collection of Fortune. I'm so sorry, Rena. I have a powered Allen wrench. A powered Allen wrench? Can you restrict the color? Yes, I totally can. I absolutely can. So it doesn't have to be random. I can, or a cycle. I can certainly set it to a color and leave it there. Definitely can do that. I'm waiting on Disco Ball, because Disco Ball. I found radiator bleed keys. I have no idea what that is. Is that a car thing? Cars have radiators, right? How's the sound, by the way? Have we solved the sound issue? Let me, somebody was saying earlier that the audio was a little too high. Let's just bump the whole nonsense down a little bit and see if that helps. Again, keep me apprised of anything, because this is the first time I've streamed with this entirely new rig. So I had to hastily remember what I did years ago to set the stream up in the first place. Guys are lucky it's here at all, because boy was I bungling that. Holy moly. I could not even get Streamlabs to do what I wanted it to do. Until I realized, no surprise, I was trying to do it completely wrong. Oh wow, a Masterwork Silver Crown. Wow, Godwin, you are gonna be styling with this. You know what? You should wake up to do that. Wake up to go get that crown. Yeah, there you go, man. Now you take it off. A Masterwork Silver Crown. Does that make you, like, wicked happy? Luxuriant, rec room, bedroom, your hot spices master, age reversal. You're happy. Wow. You are hardcore, Godwin. You're wearing a human leather button-down shirt, and you're really happy about that because you enjoy wearing the suffering of others. Well, you're on the right RimWorld run for that one. You're wet, neural supercharge, and Pig said go pound sand. Don't have any strong opinions about the crown, though. Alright, that's fine. You enjoy wearing the suffering of others. So, more human leather clothing would be a good thing for you. I don't know. I think I sold it all the last time, didn't I? Pretty sure I sold all my human leather. Plain leather, bearskin. Yeah, we dumped that all on the last guys who turned up. Understandably so. No one apart from Godwin wants to wear it. It was only the music that was loud. Oh, okay. Well, let's fuss with that too. So, volume up and music down. There we go. Let's see if that helps or is better. Ditto Godwin. Americans mostly don't have radiators in homes, though, anymore. I guess. Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends where you live. Like, in our area, which is an older area, there's radiators. Radiators exist. But you're certainly right. In, like, if you're updating your heat or building a new house, no, you're not going to have a radiator. They're rather antique, but there's still plenty of them kicking around. Hang on, I'm going to make another grab for coffee here. Okay, you go right there. There we go. Okay. A trader would not be a bad idea. I'd love to just get those last few components. What are we up to now? We're up to 5. Actually, Tittles is cranking away on the component issue, aren't you, kid? Where are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're making hardcore narcotics. Oh, good deal. Yeah, no, those are very handy. You should totally make hardcore narcotics. Central heating, floor heating, baseboard heating. Yeah, we've got a little of this, little of that. So Mrs. Dave and I have radiant heat. That's the stuff in the floor on our first floor, and then we have baseboard upstairs because radiant heat is hideously expensive to install, so we can only do it on one floor. Why are we not allowing this? Somebody go ahead and allow that. I allow that. I say that's okay. You want to go ahead and do that? What about upstairs? Wouldn't central heating use radiators to get the heat out? No. No, just baseboard. Forced hot air is what we call it. Forced hot air. Just like a big fan in your room or whatever that runs along the length of the baseboard. Yeah, just forced hot air upstairs, and then we have radiant heat downstairs, which is delightful in the wintertime. However, the problem with radiant heat is that it's very slow to react because you are literally heating the entire floor. So it takes a while. So we are very, very prone in my area to massive temperature changes in a 24-hour period. It could be like it's about 75 today. It could be 40 tomorrow, and we would not even blink. We'd be like, yeah, sure, that sounds about right. So when that happens, it takes a while for the radiant heat to kind of catch up. So you could have a day of like it being kind of cold around the house while the radiant heat is getting caught up. And then the rest of the time, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Central heating is a radiator, plus I live in an old house. Yeah, see, Roy Scott's got it. Older houses are probably going to have radiators, but if you're, I mean, I'm not a heating expert by any stretch of the imagination, but if you're updating or building a house, you're probably going to go with not radiators. In fact, I couldn't tell you of a new house that has a radiator. That would be somewhat antiquated. It's really kind of going backwards in the world of heat. I've had water and the dry baseboard heating. The water one is more reliable and less likely to catch fire. That is true. That is very, very true. Live in what you call where the hole in the ozone is. I'm good on heating for now. Yes, some people don't need heat. Mel, I'm looking in your direction. Mel, do you even have heat there? Like, is that a thing that even exists? I'm actually curious. Or either, you know, anyone who lives in a hot climate. I'm actually kind of curious now that I said that out loud. So if you live in, you know, Mel lives in paradise, we all know that. And M lives in the land which occasionally doesn't have electricity, which is weird to us. But you both live in hot climates. So, actually, I don't know if is South Africa, like, always hot, or do you have seasons? Does it get cooler? I mean, Mel lives in complete paradise. So, like, Mel, do you have heat? Does that even... Would you even bother doing that in a house? Would it ever get cool enough? No, you have no heat. Yes, it would never get cold enough, or even cool enough to bother. And even if it did, it would probably be, like, for a day, and then it would heat right up again. Kind of think about that in Florida. Like, would you have heat in Florida? 78 to 55. 78.8 to 55. We had 20... Okay, hang on. I gotta get the first message first. Okay. We had 26 or so last week and down to 13 this week in rain. Okay, is that the Celsius or the Fahrenheit? Because those are two very different numbers depending on what you're doing. 78 to 55. Yeah, that's what we'll do here. That's exactly how our weather goes, like, every year. It is absolutely reasonable for us to have a 30 to 35 degree temperature change overnight. So again, I can't stress this enough. I mean, I can. I could stress it enough where you'd be like, oh my God, shut up about the weather. You are such a New Englander. All you talk about is the weather. You're either from New England or England, one of the two. That's why Penj and I get along. We talk about the weather all the time. But it would be entirely reasonable with it being 75 today for it to be 40 tomorrow. We would not even blink at that. That would be a perfectly normal cycle for us, and then back up to 80 the next day. I remember January a few years ago, it was like 20, and then no exaggeration, it was 75 the next day in the middle of January. We were out in shorts in the middle, and then back down to like 30 the day after that. It's spring, and we're getting up in the 90s. Okay, so do you have like a cold season there, Em? Because, I mean, inherent in the phrase South Africa is the phrase South. And when I think South, I think, you know, it's got to get kind of cold down there at some point, right? I'm trying to picture on an atlas where you are. Oh, there's a raid. Hang on. I should probably deal with this. They're attacking immediately. Cool. So everyone go into runaway, and all the mechs go into runaway, and the animals that we care about are already in runaway. Fantastic. Let's actually get something done around here. Okay, now the excitement starts. Where are they? Down there. Wow, there's a lot of them, aren't there? Quite a few of them. Okay, well, it's going to take them a hot minute or so to get up here, so let's just get a small team together. Why don't you three kind of go over here behind the trees, and then maybe you four could come, like, sort of over here-ish. And we'll just sort of see how all of this goes. South just means reverse to north seasons. Gotcha. So it would get cool. It would just get cool, like, in our summer rather than your summer. Well, basically, it's going to get cool at some point. Best friends in South Africa got cold last winter. Yeah, but what is the definition of cold for someone who lives in a hot climate? That's kind of what I want to know. So, you know, I know people who have lived in Florida, and for them, cold would be, you know, in the 50s, maybe. Now, I'm not saying the 50s isn't cool. It definitely is. Oh, you guys are going up here, aren't you? But, you know, 50 is not that cool to us. 50 is like, yeah, a light jacket. That's about all I need there. Let's go somewhere other than where we are right now, because these guys aren't going where I thought they were going to go. These guys are. Yeah, this part will do just fine. Why don't you guys come over here? I don't think these guys are going to be a problem in the slightest, but just in case, I'll get Tittles well-armed and up here. And then what's going on up here? You guys are just sort of bumbling around, aren't you? Ooh, let's also eat that cougar when we get a chance. If we could just grab that cougar. Are you going to do the whole, like, I'm going to bumble around and not actively attack you issue? Because, boy, that's a little fussy, isn't it? Did you guys give up down here? Yeah, you guys have given up down here. Bacchus is alive. Hang on. Pig. Just go rescue Bacchus. I'm probably... Oh, you're unwaveringly loyal. Well, we'll grab some parts out of you anyway. So I might need something. A kidney, something along those lines. My mind still boggles that my Brit friends whine about heat and temperatures I need a light cardi for. I know. The British have no tolerance for temperature, and I can be very prone to that too. The half of me that is or was or whatever British, I just melt in hot weather. I don't do well in it at all. But I can cope with it, kind of. And by cope, I mean I just run into places that have air conditioning, which is where we beat the Brits. Because, you know, no air conditioning. We've had that conversation many times. Are you guys going to come out and play? Or rather, come in and play? Or are you going to go break all of this stuff? That's cool. Yeah, knock yourself out. I don't care. I should probably just take that off the home zone. Yeah, I genuinely don't care about what you're doing out here. This means nothing to me. Let's, you know what? This is not in the home zone anymore. And neither is this. Anything else needs to be unhome zoned? Yeah, actually, that is ambrosia. We kind of need that. Those are graves. We definitely need that. And this we don't need. We haven't needed that for ages. And all of this we need. Okay, that's all good stuff. Max for me is -2 Celsius. Okay, so what is that, like 30? Is that like about 30-ish? I'm just going with the double it and add 30 thing, so it's about 30, give or take. Pig, could you... did we already heal you up? No, we have not healed you up at all. Oh, you're going to be dead in 2 hours. Could you tend to this guy, please? I don't think you'll actually get it done. Oh, no, you got a long walk before you're getting any medicine. Northern in the U.S., so it's considered weird to just walk out in a t-shirt where they're all in parkas. Yeah, we love doing that, though, as Americans. We're just like, nah, we don't feel the cold. People from Chicago are walking around in shorts and a tank top in the middle of December, just to show you how tough they are. Speaking of tough, I need to grab some more coffee here. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Where did the raid go? Because, they're not really raiding anymore. Where have they gone? I don't immediately see them, unless they went into the trap corridor. Okay, I'm just going to idly take everyone off draft, but keep them in the runaway zone until this kind of gets resolved as best it can. What do we do down here? Are there some limestone? I don't think we really need that. I will warn y'all going into winter, ours was beyond the normal cold, so I guess you'll get some super cold weather too. We're due, actually, we're due for some really cold weather, because last year we got basically no winter at all. It was cold, but we got dusting of snow. I don't think we got... I think our heaviest snowfall was like 2 or 3 inches, which is nothing. We don't even get out the shovel for that. We just walk over it. So yeah, we're kind of due. And there were some cold days, but not like horribly, horribly cold. There was one day where it was like, please don't go outside because you might die. But it was just one of those. What do you mean colonists left unburied? Oh, is that... Oh, that's why I kind of need that in the home zone, don't I? Yeah, we keep... We keep unburying Parker here. That is why I need that in the home zone. Well, I'd like to establish where the raid has gone then. Because it doesn't seem to be on the map anymore. Okay, I'm going to tentatively put everyone back where they need to be, which is unrestricted, and see if that kind of makes everything happy and lovely and full of light and sunshine. It won't, because I bet you they're around here somewhere. Oh, there's more steel over there, too. Good. Could we... Elvira, what are you up to right now? You're resting. Okay, I probably won't wake you up. You're making a parka. That's awesome. Could you actually bury Parker? You're making a parka, and now I've got you to go attend to Parker. Huh. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Speaking of body snatching, I think the prisoner died. I don't think we got to him in time. Yeah, no, that's one dead prisoner. Yeah, that is one super dead prisoner there. Okay, well, you know what? You were unwaveringly loyal anyway. That's all on you. It's all your problem. I do see we're working on the third engine. Okay, so if we launch the ship, let's see how this is going to go down. If we launch the ship, I have an abundance of food. I have zero problem with food. This food would last for like a game year, easily. Especially with the low body count I've got right now. Who's working on this sculpture? Bunny. You gonna get this done at any point? Where are you going now? You gonna go sleep. Is that art? Well, I mean, maybe to Andy Warhol it is. Can't we just leave poor Parker in the ground? I don't know where we put Parker, but I believe it's been dealt with at this point. So whoever was dealing with that is indeed dealing with that. We might have put him in the Hall of the Dead. There's an empty casket here. You know what that could be? Can we still get Parker in here? No, Parker's been put away somewhere. I just don't know where. You know what? Another raid will come by and they'll unbury him again. Stace, what is your problem? What is you're in minor pain. No slaves in the colony. 8 without a table. Stace, do I have another joy wire kicking around? I'd like to force you to be happy if I could. Stone skin gland, sure. Bionic arm, neat. Prosthetic leg, nose, kidney. I got a lot of stuff, but none of it's exactly what I need. Architect leg. I should give that to somebody just to give it to somebody. Stace, how many things have I stapled onto you lately? Nothing. Nothing at all. You have toxic buildup. Were you in the toxic waste dump / burial ground? Oh yeah, you were probably moving all these bodies in here. It's a perfectly appropriate place for them to be. Speaking of Godwin loving to wear the suffering of others, are we still queued up to slice up humans? Because I've got some. I'm just saying I have some. So, human-like. Oh yeah, we're totally cool with that. Great, good. We'll have some more human leather on deck soon. Let me get the last of my coffee here. Oh, Godwin, how would you like a human leather cape? Because that just screams supervillain. And it would go with the crown more than anything. My partner lives a little further north, got -23. Yeah, that's stupid cold. That's cold where, like, you don't go outside. Because it's insanely dangerous for you to do that. You know what I need for CoffeeCam? I need, like, a background. Which is actually kind of what I was thinking with moving it to the right. Does the nuclear waste preserve or speed up the deterioration of the bodies? One would actually hope a third response might be, will it turn them into a zombie? Because there's precedent for that. I don't remember the name of the movie, but there's some movie where they, like, go to a graveyard, and then it's, like, right next to some sort of toxic factory or something, and the stuff all spills out, and then the zombies come. So there is precedent that toxic waste could indeed create zombies. And that would be my ideal. I'd like to see zombies rather than just dead bodies. I mean, if we're going to have dead bodies, they may as well animate and do something. You know, now that I say that out loud, well, I sure wouldn't mind watching that first Resident Evil movie again. Surprisingly good movie. I watched it for the first time, like, wow, this is really good, actually. I mean, the rest of them are just absolute, well, I don't want to say train wrecks. They're still fun, but the first one is actually a pretty decent action zombie movie. I remember watching that years ago going, I do not have my hopes up for this one. And then it surprised me. Like, wow, that's actually pretty good. I feel like it should speed up the decomposition. I'm no scientist, but I'm going to guess speed up, because moving particles. That sounds very sciencey. You're right. That sounds super sciencey, like moving particles. And that sounds like that should do something to a dead body. How far are we along on the ship? Wow. We're actually almost done with that. I mean, it shouldn't fly under any stretch of the imagination. This should not go anywhere. And I have enough things, right? I have 12, and I have 3, 6, 9. I only got 10 people. I could take on another couple. And what? Oh, I was going to try and deal with Stace, right? Well, we have... Do we have new advanced components? We got 3. How much does it cost me to make a joy wire? God knows I've made enough of them. Joy wire, what do you need? 20 steel, 4 components. Oh my god, it's a bargain. Yeah, make one of those. Stace, I'm going to hardwire your brain. Oh, Mrs. Slocum gave birth. Wow, I've got a lot of animals. Holy moly, I've got to let him. Oh, Pig's pregnant. Pig? Who? Wait, who's the father? Who are you sleeping with these days? Tanner. No, oh my god, why would it not be Tanner? Tanner, I think that's the first baby you've had naturally. Like, in the traditional way that babies are made, without, taking just Tanner. I think that's the first baby that Tanner has had through the natural process of having a baby. We don't have vampires in the colony. We've had I know we've had zombies. I made them. I've made them, and I will not apologize for them. Still need to watch the last 2 or 3. There's 8-ish now. Yeah, I don't even know how many Resident Evils there are. Oh, hang on, Prissy's growing up. Good for you, kid. What's your deal? So you're going to be nervous. Yeah, you should be. You've been in a pod literally your entire life. Yeah, that's fine. You can be nervous. That's cool. Yeah, they're all, after the first one, they're all just generic action movie with zombies, but they're kind of fun. I mean, I will not be opposed to a Resident Evil movie, but the first one's actually pretty good. In terms, like, if you kind of keeps you guessing through the first half of the movie. Once you know the movie, then there's no surprises, but it does keep you guessing a little bit. I was actually surprised at how well done the first one is. And then, of course, Mila Jovovich. So that's a reason to tune into any movie, frankly. Still enjoy Night of the Living Dead, the originals and the remakes. Or The Mother Knows He's the Dad. Yeah, and without coercion. You're right, Portia. This is the first time Tanner's had a natural child without having to knock somebody unconscious to do it. I mean, I'm assuming. I don't know what they're, Pig and Tanner are into. That might be a thing. But, oh, wow, we've already made the joy wire. Good news, Stace. You're about to get 30 points happier in your life. So let me drink this coffee, first of all. And then have we already put that in here somewhere? Or are we moving that along at some point? Bunny, where are you going with the gold? Oh, you're probably making advanced components. Stace, I'm going to... Are you actually a transhumanist? No. You're a staggeringly ugly wimp. I'm going to kit you out with some stuff. Because I can, frankly. So, yeah, I know. Stace is constantly having a break risk. Don't worry. I'm going to fix that, like, immediately. So, let's get you lots of things. I mean, I've got them. I may as well put them in here. So, install the joy wire, definitely. What else would you like while I'm here? Why don't you have that stone skin gland? And then also, bionic arm? Yeah, actually, you've got, on your right hand, you've got a bite scar, so let's do a right bionic arm. That'll actually cheer you up. You won't be in pain either. Okay, that's all set. Good luck with that, Stace. Go rest until healed. Let me drop a quick save. Why? Because we don't lose colonists to dice rolls. Okay, and then I'll get Dr. Tanner on that with his eyes pried wide open. Now Tittles has some new siblings. Yes, because every child in this colony is Tanner's child. That's it. That's all we've got is Tanner's children. Sounds like a great soap opera or something. If you wake up pregnant in the hospital with only one male doctor, you kind of guess. True. The process of elimination would take you down that road. You're not wrong about that. Yeah, no, she's not just ugly. She's staggeringly ugly. Staggeringly ugly. And Tanner, could you... I know you're doing research. That's cool. Could you get on the case, please? This should go fine. I've got all the right ingredients here. We've got Glitter World Medicine. I've got the little vitals monitor thing. We've got a good hospital bed. We've got the shiny floors. This should be the most successful operation it's possible to produce in RimWorld. And we got Dr. Tanner on the case, who is a complete creep, but has a medical of 16, and he's really interested in it, too. And, better news, he can see now. He can see now, which is nice. I think the blind surgery, although RimWorld let me do it, it shouldn't have. You shouldn't be able to do surgery on somebody if, in fact, you cannot see. That just doesn't make any real-world sense. Okay, let's get things speeding along here. Did we finish the engine, by any chance? Oh my goodness, we did. We could actually launch the ship. Actually launch the ship at any moment. Let me... Just before we do that, let me shore up defenses a little bit. I'd like to see some turrets around here. So how about there's a turret maybe... Where are they going to come in? They're going to come in over here. So how about there's a turret, say, here... And then maybe another one here. Okay. And then let's pop some other turrets around the points of entry here. So how about there's another one in this corner and that corner? And then another one maybe sort of up here. Like, where are they going to come in? Where's actually the entrance point? There isn't one. They're just going to go through... Wow, that's weird. There's actually no way to get in here. It's just a trap corridor. There's nothing else here. I should probably fix that. So stop all of that nonsense. Don't do any of that. Let's just take this door out. So deconstruct that door. The kind of colonist that comes around a corner and every other colonist recoils in horror. Yes, exactly right, Portia. The great news is that when Stasis wakes up, she won't know because she'll be so happy. She'll just be happy all the time. Calling Tanner a creep when you're in the made him creep. Oh, no, I did all of that. I did all of that. I did all of these terrible things. And then we found the line, and I said I'm not going to do that. But I did walk right up to the line. Ignacio's bugs. Uh-huh. Draw an infestation of 4 hives. I'm actually going to go with a... Oh, wait. Another Persona Core. Hang on. I can launch the ship, right? I have a Persona Core. Oh, we've already killed the turkey. Super. That was easy. I could theoretically start the ship. Okay, I can. So I don't need a Persona Core. So your quest is broadly useless to me. I mean, it's a great... Oh my god, they've got Resurrector Mech Serum. Hang on. Hang on. They have Resurrector Mech Serum. Yeah. The thing is, how many colonists am I going to get killed just to get the Resurrector Mech Serum? But I could bring somebody back. I've got a whole deep freezer and toxic waste dump down here full of people. I could get Tiffy. Well, we can't get Tiffy back. Tiffy doesn't have a head. We punched Tiffy's head off. There's Lucky. And, wait. Oh, no, that's the person who made the thing. Lynn! I could bring Tittle's wife back. I could bring Tittle's wife back. You know he'd be psyched for that, I think. Rebecca, we all loved Rebecca. Mason, good cook. And Roly Poly, we don't care about. So, I could bring Lynn back. Cam Guga. We do have a lot of human meat. He is a cannibal. Game Zone Hard Mode. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Need to say the spinning coffee cam is a thing of beauty. Thank you so much. I'm going... This isn't ever... I'm glad you brought that up, Tim. Yes, I still remember your name. I'm glad you brought that up. This is an ever-evolving Dadaist expression piece that I'm doing here. So what you see now is not what you will see in the future. Where this is a work in progress as to how CoffeeCam is going down. Fail Asleep, welcome, welcome, welcome. But I'm glad you brought up the spinning CoffeeCam, because here's what I'm going with Games on Hard Mode. I don't have the patience to do what you do, because what you do is quite extraordinary. It's a thing of beauty, and I knew that years ago, and I know it now. So I'm going with, here's what I want, Tim. Here's what I want. Just as a heads up, by the way, his name is not Tim. If you're not familiar with Games on Hard Mode, his name is also Dave. But like Highlander, there can only be one. So Tim it is. I know that will come as a shock to his family. So here's what I'm going for, Tim, / Games on Hard Mode. I want people to walk into the stream, metaphorically speaking. Obviously, they're probably seated somewhere. Maybe in their home or something along those lines. I would assume their home, maybe their couch. I don't know if movie theaters project what I do. They probably shouldn't. And if they do, they're not getting paid for it. But I want people to metaphorically walk into the stream and go, the heck is going on? That's what I'm going for. That's the reaction I want. I want people, Tim, I'm glad you asked. I want people, Tim, to walk into the stream, metaphorically speaking, and go, the heck is going on around here? That's what I'm going for. So CoffeeCam is an ever-evolving Dadaist expression of, well, Dadaism, frankly. So we're working with the nature of anti-art. If you want to, I don't know if you want to Google that. One Tim, but we can still have many, many Teds. Oh yeah, Teds are numerous. Teds are numerous. One Tim, one Dave, as many Teds as you can fit in a box, which is 4. Interestingly enough, I learned that the other day. I have to do it, guys. I have to. I have to. I can't not do this. There's no part. How long have I been sitting? Weeks since I may possibly have sacrificed 2/3 of my colony to get some tech prints that I've never used. How long since then have I been saying, would somebody please come by and give me a Resurrector Mech Serum? And here it is. Okay? So I'm doing it. Of course I'm doing it. You know I'm doing it. I've been begging for one of those. Mission accomplished. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. This is the reaction I want. And it only evolves from here. So we have plans, and by we I mean me and Mrs. Dave. We have plans, and largely Mrs. Dave, because she came up with the spinning thing. Okay, where is it? It's way down here. Cool. Could I just broadly ignore that? I mean, not forever, because they're hives. Okay, Godwin, you've got all of your aids. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't. I can still get a cataphract squad. Okay, Godwin, come down here. All right? I'm going to try to do this sensibly. I know, I just heard you all laughing really, really hard. I'm going to try to do this sensibly. And by sensibly, I mean not charging in like a complete and utter lunatic. So could we get a cataphract squad? Where are you going to let me put this? Can I put it like maybe here? Go ahead, do that. Put a cataphract squad there. They'll figure it out, right? They're going to figure out what to do. I don't really have to attend to this nonsense. So Godwin, go back there. Yeah, they've got a game plan here. Is today's stream song My Ankles Thank You? Possibly. I have no idea what that song is. There are 2 kids, Portia. You're right. So we've got Bruma. Does anyone actually remember where Bruma came from? Hang on, I'm going to try and grab my coffee. Does anyone actually remember where he came from? You're 9 years old. I know I gave you the skull bedroom because it's fun. 95 skulls in your bedroom staring at you ominously. Who are you? Okay, so you got a niece and a nephew. You got a dad? You got rivals. Wait, Stace is your rival? She is staggeringly ugly, that's true. Staggeringly ugly. Mark, yes, sensible. This is what we're doing here. We're doing sensible right now. This is vaguely sensible. In that, so what I should do is actually put everyone into runaway, and the mechs into runaway, and the animals are already in runaway. And I should go keep an eye on the cataphract squad. So if you guys want to just go hog wild down here, that'll be a fun time for everyone concerned. The rest of you, we've got a new Muffalo. The rest of you are going to come up here. Now, oh, you know what, though? We don't have a lot of traps ready, although we do have turrets, which is good. So if you guys could kind of swing on down here, I'm going to hope that the cataphract squad is going to take care of the bulk of the heavy lifting here. And then we'll just kind of pick up the pieces as these guys come in. Hopefully kind of quickly, because they're moving down here. Okay, they're moving. And come on. Okay, good. That guy got taken out. Yeah, because that's the last of my traps on this end. I don't got no more traps after that. Neggy here, do you want to like, do anything? Okay, that seems to have all happened. Okay, that guy's getting stunned. Anyone else we need to deal with? Oh, that one fell asleep. Yes, of course, I remember that one. That's right, I took one of the band members out of high heels. I remember that now. I know, this is a terrible idea. I shouldn't be doing this, but Resurrector Mech Serum. Okay, Resurrector Mech Serum. Now, is that the only hive? Because you said 4. And I think they're still working on this one over here. I'd like to see what happens when this goes away. That might have been the whole thing right there, and I didn't even have to fire a shot. These guys did, but I didn't have to do any work on that. Are we done? Is that it? You guys see? Oh, yeah, that was it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that was sensibly done. And Resurrector Mech Serum. All right? Resurrector Mech Serum. Okay, you guys can all be undrafted. I think we've got to bring Lynn back. We've got to... Oh, got a dash. Have a good stream. Thank you. We'll check down the line. Yes, you should. Because it's a very, very important thing. Again, it's a Dadaist expression is what I'm doing here. And it only gets bigger from here. The biggest thing that will happen is it will get moved to my right. Because right now it's on my left. I need it on my right. I've actually designated a space in my house for a rotating coffee cup. That hopefully will have a disco ball around it sometime. It's got to be Lynn, right? There can't possibly be any other colonist that we're going to bring back apart from Lynn. That just kind of goes without saying. How is the new office stream equipment? It's phenomenal. Failed sleep. I mean, it's been... You have no idea how much work I've been doing over the past 24 hours to get this up and running. I started yesterday morning because I got into a weird, awkward time where I kind of needed the old PC to be doing recording and editing. And then I kind of wanted to transfer over to the new PC, and I realized I was doing everything backwards. I'm like, I should just get the new one going. Oh, the Squidmen are back. Okay, right on. We have no traps anymore. So that could be a bit of an issue. How many of them, per se, are attacking? You want to crack open there at some point, Sparky? Okay, well, I'm sure it'll work itself out. We're still in Runaway, so that part's cool. I like that part. Yeah, wait, is it just one of you? It can't possibly be one of you. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they're coming from a lot of different angles here. This'll be fine. This'll be fine. Yeah, the last 24 hours have been a little extreme around here. But it had to happen because I've had stuff just sitting in boxes and not doing anything at all. And this is ridiculous. Got to get this up and running. And really what it was, I was just dreading it. Because I knew what I had to do to get the old PC to do what I wanted it to do with the whole YouTube thing and installing stuff. And what was that? Why is my screen shaking? Something been blown up? Is it this thing over here again? Because we really don't care about that. Yeah, no, they're still over here with this. That's fine. You can break all the sarcophagi you want. It's got to be Lynn, right? It's got to be Lynn. It's got to be. I can't imagine any other colonist we'd bring back but Lynn. The squidmen are fleeing. Cool. Bye, guys. Thank you. I don't even know what we did to you. Where were you? Was that one of you down here? Yeah, you look like you've been recently killed. Are you squidmen? Yeah, Nochi the squidmen. Okay. Oh, there's a couple more there. Hey, you're alive? You're unwaveringly loyal. Wow, you brought me 20 medicine, though. That is so kind of you. That is adorable. I think, whatever your name is... oh my god, your name is Shadowlack. Oh, I want you in my colony so badly just for that name. Shadowlack. How did you come up with that name, and why is it so beautiful? Shadowlack the Shop Kid. It just rolls off the tongue like butter. Actually, that really probably shouldn't happen. I mean, if you're consuming butter, you should probably keep it in your mouth and not let it roll out of your tongue like that. That'd be gross. Somebody just came up to you and they, just butter started coming out of their mouth. That'd be really weird, right? Do you have any RPGs to fire at them? No need. They're all dead. They're all dead. Well, the ones that aren't dead are Shadowlack, frankly. Our Shadowlack. Okay, so everything's cool right now. All right, put everyone on unrestricted, because more than anything, we got to get the traps repaired. So everyone get moving on that. Shadowlack, I love you, and you are my favorite character ever. But I'm just going to let you die, kid. Because those 20 medicine are worth far more to me than it would be to get you healed up and then strip a few kidneys out of you. Thanks for the rolling tongue butter image. It would be weird, right, Portia? Like, if you just met someone on the street, or I don't know, you went in to go buy a pack of gum at the store, where gum lives. I don't know if you chew gum. I don't. I find it, I don't enjoy that. But let's just assume for the sake of this conversation that Portia's wicked into gum. Okay, Portia's like a gum addict, constantly gum going on. And Portia's like, I'm out of gum. I need to go to the store and get some gum. Now. I'm jonesing. And then, do we still use that term? That was, huge when I was in school. Do we still do that anymore? So, Portia, who is a gum addict, is... Pig, what are you shooting at? Oh, this guy? Huh. Look at that, he snuck in. Well, that seems to have resolved itself. Why is this... Oh my god, Marvin Gaye died! Okay, so I probably should have been paying attention. Sorry, Em... Sorry. And Mrs. Slocum! We actually might have just accidentally slaughtered them. Because we have so many Muffalos. Yeah, I think we actually accidentally slaughtered them. I'm so sorry, Em. I'm gonna go with my standard excuse. I wasn't paying attention. Well, you know what? That kind of solves the problem of what to do with them when we leave. Right, I need to do some things here. Because we have Resurrector Mech Serum. I'd still use jonesing, but I don't think anyone else does. Yeah, so basically, you're jonesing for gum, and you went to the gum store. I'm assuming wherever it is you live, you have a dedicated gum store. I don't, but no, I didn't do anything. They got auto-slaughtered. Sorry, it just kind of happened. I've got lots of other Muffalos. We could just rename a few. They exist. They're happening. Okay, I need to see the traps getting repaired, and indeed they are. Now, Resurrector Mech Serum. Okay, we're not leaving until... Where did you guys put it? I know I have it. Where did you put it? It's got to be around here somewhere, right? Or have we actually maybe not hauled it in? No. It's around here somewhere. Okay, guys, what did we do with the Resurrector Mech Serum? You're not scared enough of me. Oh, trust me, I am. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. I see it. Dr. Tanner, could you use the Resurrector? Hang on, I should make sure which coffin is which before I get all excited here. That's Mason, Rebecca. It's got to be Lynn. I can't imagine not leaving without resurrecting Tittle's wife. So the kind of the fourth one along there. So Dr. Tanner, could you please use Resurrector Mech Serum? Can you do it right from the sarcophagus? You can't. Okay, could you open the sarcophagus? I know this is a bit of a shock. Open this. All right, open that up. Everyone should be scared. You've got a giant blue wrench. I know. I'm pretty sure Em could mod me out of my own stream if she were so inclined. And she might be now. Hang on, I'm going to see if I've got any coffee. Oh my god, that was gross. That was disgusting. That was really not okay at all. That was really ice-cold coffee. That was terrible. I really regret all of my choices right now. Tanner, get down here. This is a very exciting time. This is super exciting. Been begging for a Resurrector Mech Serum. Okay, and okay, Lynn's out. I know Colonists is unburied. We're going to deal with that right away. So we're going to use the Resurrector Mech Serum on, come on, give it to me, Lynn. Oh, this is so good. Tittles is going to be so happy. Tittles is going to be very, very so happy. Save before. That is actually not a terrible idea. That is an excellent idea. Glad I saw that. All right. Tittles, good news, kid. Good news. Your wife's coming back. Is she still going to be a cyborg? Because I worked really hard on her. Like, her entire left side of the body was me. I made that. So, all right, Tanner's coming in. I'm so happy about this. Tanner's coming in. Those guys are leaving. That's cool. And, okay, Lynn's back, but we got to rescue her. So, no, you can do it, Tanner. You're literally standing right here. Lynn's back. I got Lynn back. Tittles, are you happy about that? Do you even know about that yet? You might not know about that yet. Wow, we got a lot of dead people. Maybe I should have brought Cam Guga back. It would give him something to eat. So much human meat. I gotta be swimming in human leather right now, too. I should give one of those to Godwin. Tittles was already moving on. Now he's got to pretend to love his wife again. Yeah, well, you know me. I'm gonna create a little antagonistic love triangle, if at all humanly possible. Yeah, okay, good. Right, so she's still a cyborg. Excellent. Resurrection sickness, that's fine. Tittles, do you have an opinion about what I just did? Nope. Nope, you seem fine about things. Opinion of your wife. Yeah, your wife's back. Okay, so I've given you a +2. Wow, Tittles. Wow. I literally brought your wife back from the dead. And the best you're gonna give me is a +2. A +2. You're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, my wife's back. From the dead. I mean, technically he's married to a zombie now, but she seems fine. She's still mostly cyborg. I mean, cyborg zombie. That just writes itself. And where are we at on the turrets? Are we getting those done? Getting some turret action going on here? Didn't I put turrets down here? I was sworn I put turrets down here. Oh, there they are. Okay. There's one turret. There's 2 turrets. And the traps are getting replaced. I'd love to see those a little more beefed up before I commit to moving on the whole firing the ship off thing. Another turret up there to be done. Okay. So probably by tomorrow. Yeah, Godwin's moving some materials in here. If my partner was just a +2 to mood, me being back from the dead. Exactly. Tittles is morphing into Al Bundy. Yeah, no, I literally brought your wife back from the dead. You know, the one that you were mourning that entire time where you were all sad about, oh no, my wife's dead, and my child, but I can only pick one. Well, they only gave me 1 Resurrector Mech Serum. No, that's fine, Tittles. That's fine. I brought your wife back from the dead. For you, kid. For you. Because you're the star of this show. This entire run has been all about Tittles. No. Just a +2. You're just gonna, it's okay. I mean, I'm not saying I don't appreciate it. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of like you're at a restaurant and the meal is okay, if not spectacular. And the waiter's like, how was everything? And you're like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You're not going like, oh my god, this food was so good. You're like, yeah, it was fine. Thank you. It was fine. That's a +2 right there. That's a +2 on your dining experience. And also, apparently, bringing your wife back from the freaking dead, Tittles. The dead. And the best you're going to give me is a +2. Do you sleep with her now? P.S. Where does Tittles actually live? That's Godwin. I have so many unowned bedrooms. They didn't used to be unowned. They're unknown now because I sacrificed 2/3 of my colony to get tech prints that I've never used. Tittles, where do you live? Oh, you're down in here. You don't have Lynn in bed with you. Mildly alarming. I think mildly alarming. You're at a restaurant and they give you a free cookie, but it's the worst cookie ever. +2. Ooh, I might go +1 on that. Hang on, who's starving? Oh, Lynn's starving. Tanner, could you feed Lynn? Yeah, feed Lynn, please. Let's not lose her now. Holy moly, let's not lose her. Who's getting married? Tanner and Pig are getting married. Wait, I thought you guys weren't into each other. I thought Pig rebuffed Tanner. That's weird. Do you still have that mood debuff? Your child is in a growth vat. Your child is always in a growth vat. Everyone's in a growth vat, Tanner. Don't worry about your awful bedroom. Really? It's not that bad. Do I have any art I can stick in there? Not really, actually. I could make some, but nobody's going to get it made. I don't have the manpower for that. Aquileo, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is still a free cookie, you're right, but it's still... I'm going to go +1 on that one. Bringing your wife back from the dead, I guess that's a +2. Okay, well, I can only choose cooking here. And Bruma, what would you like to be? I don't like Brawler, it's too limiting. Kind is pretty good. Yeah, let's go Kind. Is that all I got? Yeah, okay, there you go, kid. So, Bruma, what are you, 10 now? They grow up so fast. They grow up so very, very fast. What could I do with you, kid, to make your life interesting? Is Lynn alive or a zombie? Well, I think you have to, again, add a third option there, Royscat. Alive, zombie, or zombie cyborg. Maybe just the cyborg part. Maybe there's a fourth option, where just the mechanical parts are stumbling around, but the right side of her body, which is the organic part, is completely dead and decomposing. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be so fun. If, like, the mechanical parts, which are her entire left side, yep, leg, shoulder, ear, and I ripped your ear off, I believe, to put in a new ear, just to, complete the set, and I are entirely bionic, and are, there's, again, just powered up and stumbling around, but the left side, dead and decaying. That'd be super fun. I would watch a movie with that in it. And there probably is a movie with that in it. Stasis feeding Lynn, which is excellent. How long until you're kind of back up and running here? Another day. All right, another day on that. That's fine. I think... Oh, let me check the traps. Yeah, that's all. They're not going to get that far anyway. Hopefully, they're not going to get that far. Kind of could use a little bit more room in the dead here, but we'll also chop those people up too. Although we're losing room in the freezer quickly. Very quickly. And then, did we get the turret done up here? No. But who did I bury here? Oh, the other one. Right. I forgot about you, kid. Yeah, sorry about sacrificing you for some tech prints that I didn't actually need. Why are you not connected? There should be power there. Absolutely be power there. Go to power. Yeah, that should be powered up. Why are you not connected? Huh. I mean, I could just run power up there. If I reconnect you... Or how about again? No. Okay, maybe I'll just run a power line up there for reasons. Just do that. I don't really know why that's not connected, but there it is. You know what? I could do another turret. Oh, whatever it is, they figured it out. So I could do another turret, like, right down here. And that, again, should be connected. We'll see how that all goes. Oh, bye, Em. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, don't trust me with Muffalos. Accidentally had them slaughtered. I probably just should have not had them slaughtered at all. My goodness, I've got a lot of animals. I'm going to have to remember to deconstruct the fence and just kind of let them all roam free before we go. Because we're leaving, like, basically now. Lynn, you're going to be up and running in a day. Yeah, I think we're firing up the ship. Let's go. Fire this puppy up. So start the ship. Confirm that. And I think at this point, everyone can just basically live in the runaway zone. I don't think we really need... I should probably extend that a little bit so they can repair traps. So, expand, run away. Yeah, just so they can repair these traps as they need to. They don't really need to go to that door at any point. And how about these traps up here? That all looks pretty good. Those look good. Yeah, let's get that trap available to be repaired should the need come up. Okay, we're getting the ship going, guys. You can set the free... Wow, that's a lot to set free. That is a lot to set free. Holy moly, that's a lot of animals. Can I do that en masse? Not, I can't just sort of click all. Yeah, they're all out. Yeah, let's just start shaving them off now. It's going to take a while for these to all go. So let's release everybody back to the wild. I certainly don't need to eat them because I've got plenty of food. I got more than enough food around here. So everybody's out. Whatever that was, that's out too. I don't know why that lamb just popped into an existence. Oh, because U2 has given birth. Well, good job, Bono. I hope you and the Edge are very, very happy. See what I did there? Drag your down. Oh, yeah, I could have dragged the mouse down the list. Yeah, you told me about that originally, and then I consistently forget to do that. Not consistently. I actually usually remember to do that. Okay. Well, the ship is humming. Everyone's going to be in runaway. Let's make sure the mechs are in runaway, too. We should have plenty of materials to keep us going. Actually, a little more wood would not be the worst idea. I think there's plenty of trees inside the compound that we could be chopping down here. So let's get, yeah, anything around here at all. I'll take any trees. We'll probably need a little bit more wood just for traps as we go along. Okay. What are you... Oh, you're not carrying anything. Yep, Godwin's got the bear. Godwin is quickly releasing a bear. Just get the bear out the door. There you go. Bye, bear. Oh, don't go through the... Oh, this is going to be fussy, isn't it? This is going to be very fussy. We're gonna lose a couple of animals here, aren't we? I could just... Okay, somebody go... I guess hold open the door, but then the warg's going to come in. Can you guys open doors now? I don't think you can. I don't think you can open a door. I'm going to tentatively try holding this open. And then Stace, what are you doing? You're harvesting in an oak tree. Could you actually just go stand here? And just... No, don't go down the trap corridor. Well, we lost the bear. Okay, go over here. Right, so the whole releasing the animals thing has already gone to hell. The traps are getting repaired, though. That's fun. Okay, that, no, my trap corridors are excellent. And I would prove to you, Mel, that my trap corridors are excellent by the fact that we just killed 2 animals in 1.3 seconds. Clearly, my trap corridors work great. All right, they just might not work in the way that other people might want them to. But I'm telling you what, we got bear and warg for dinner tonight. So those trap corridors worked fantastic. All right, if anything, they work too good. That's probably what you're trying to tell me. They're too good. I know, Portia. I can't help what I am, Portia. Maybe holding that door open will encourage animals to not go outside through the traps anyway. They're probably going to walk right through the traps, aren't they? Well, we'll kind of see how it goes. Chili sauce is out somewhere. Don't try to go through the open space instead of the trap corridors if you could. You can't get out without dying. I can get out without dying. It's just that nothing else can. And, well, again, we'll be eating well. We'll be eating well. I'm even ignoring that turkey. That's how hardcore I am right now. I'm ignoring the turkey. I know it's a red letter day. Lynn, how are you doing? How's the whole return from the grave thing working out for you? Is that good? Yeah, you're basically gonna be fine in about 8 hours. Excellent. Lots of hens are being released. Lots of... you know what? Consider it more like a gladiatorial arena. Gladiatorial? Gladiator? Gladiator Oreo? Oreo? Oreos? Now I'm hungry. Consider it like gladiators. Whoever gets out wins. It's like Thunderdome. Okay? Many animals begin. Probably only 1 or 2 are making it out alive. I could go hold this door open, too. I'm going to go do that. This seems fun. So, Tanner, I don't know what you're doing, but go over here and... No. Just come over here and stand here. Just stand here and open up the door. You are free if you can get through the traps. Exactly. There's a fire somewhere. I'm sure that's going to be fine. Where exactly is the fire? Oh, yes, it's right there. That isn't definitely a fire. See, again, trap corridor working great. Worked fantastic. Got that boom rat, no problem. Okay, this is all fine. Everything is fine. When are the raiders coming? Because we've got a ship to get going here. We're out of here. We're moving. And get the rest of the animals out of here too. Let's hustle this up a little bit. Oh, finally I've got enough food for them. Of course. Of course now I've got enough food. What ritual opportunity do you think I want to do? No. No, I don't really want to do that. I mean, I appreciate you looking out for me. Maybe. Might do that. Maybe. Okay, hens and bulls are gone. It's going to take us a while to get through all these animals. How many do we have left now? Yeah, this is good. Oh, wow. Okay, all of those guys have to go, too. Everybody out. Everybody, go away. We're not doing animals anymore. We're just doing this thing that we're doing here. Actually, oh, Lynn's up. Lynn's up. Lynn, welcome back from the dead. Oh, good for you, kid. I don't know. Are you... Okay, you do go to bed with Tittles now. Tittles is only a +2 on you, Lynn. I want you to know that. On your zombie cyborg body there. Okay, sure. We'll do a thing there. What do you want us to do? No, we don't do that there. Oh, I totally forgot what thing we're doing. Was it this thing? Sure, do that thing. I don't know if that's the thing I was supposed to be doing. A Saw marathon. I don't know. I watched the first Saw movie. It was okay. I mean, it was a pretty good movie. Nice little twist at the end there. And they're like, okay, I get it. I don't mind I don't dislike horror movies. I just don't like that genre of horror movie where it's basically like a torture movie, and I'm not into that. That doesn't make me happy in any way. Lynn's already up trying to convert people. Already up. A boring celebration. Yes, it was. You're right. It was a boring celebration. Lynn's already trying to convert Elvira. May I recommend Let's Scare Jessica to Death? I know the movie. I don't think I've ever seen it, but I'm familiar with it in the sense that I know it exists. I know lots of things exist. Wow. Sorry, Bear. We have so much food. So very, very much food. I think I'm going to make a cape out of human leather just to give it to Godwin. Bunny, what are you making right now? A cloth cape. Well, that's cool. Sure, a cloth cape is cool if you're into that. But how about we made one out of human leather? How about we did that? What if there was a human leather cape here? So let's have not that, except human leather. There you go. So make, I don't know, make as many as you got. I'm sure we've got quite a few. I'm sure we've got plenty there. Now, does anyone want anything in terms of this kind of nonsense? Because I've got some things to spare here. I don't think so. I think everyone's basically good. I mean, I don't have any pop-ups. That's got to be basically pretty good. I am largely uncomfortable with these open doors. I'll tell you that right now. And I also regret freeing all the animals. In my haste to free all the animals, what I should have just done is knocked the fence out before I left. But now here we are. Now they're all going to wander into the trap corridors. We won't even have room to freeze them. There'll be no more room in the freezer. We're just going to have to, I guess, keep them outside. Maybe we can put them in the... Nope, there's no more room in the toxic waste dump either. No, we're a little pressed for space around here. Okay, what can I do with my time? Lynn, what are you up to? I'm so excited you're back. I really am. You're playing poker. Neat. Came back from the dead just in time for a poker game. Interesting choice. So you're dead. You're in whatever cyborgs have as an afterlife. Some sort of computer program, I imagine. And your only thought is, dear Lord, I wish I could play some poker. This afterlife does not have poker. And I'd like to have poker. So you came back from the dead. Kind of bummed out your husband a little bit. Well, not bummed him out, but he's really not that thrilled about it. Wait a minute, the Purple Empire changed down. Okay, I'm broadly okay with that because we're going to be out of here pretty soon anyway. Yeah, we're not going to be here that much longer. I'm kind of digging just the animals roaming around. I mean, apart from the fact that they're going to die. I really should close these doors. The Hunted Cassowaries. No. Yeah, no. Unless you have more Resurrector Mech Serum. No. No, I don't think I want any of that. Grenadier Armor. I mean, it's all really good stuff. But are we... Actually, we will be here for 8 days. But they're going to require daily treatment. And then mech clusters. No. That's really, really good stuff down there. But no, I'm going to go with a hard no on that. We're just going to kind of hunker down. Okay, thank you, Portia. Thank you for coming by. Don't worry, you're not going to miss too much. I'm going to wrap up pretty soon. All right. Oh, hang on. No, the fox is eating things now. No, that's it. We're closing the doors. Okay, we're closing the doors now. Yeah, give me the... No, not the door. Give me the door, please. We're not... The animals are just going to have to fend for themselves, frankly. A few of them are getting out, but we've already lost a lamb. And, Stace, could you go stand here? And then I'm going to have you stand in other places. It's going to be a really exciting day for you, Stace. I should really have kind of made a mental note of which doors I left open. Here's one. So yeah, we'll not have that. Stace, are you done holding that one open? No. If you could kind of hustle, Stace. Royscat, thank you so much. Good luck with, well, I don't know. Back to work. Go over here and just kind of get that one closed. And then I think that's it. I think that's the only other one I had, right? Yeah. Okay, we're good. Wow, I've got so many dead animals here. I tell you, Mel, this is a really effective trap corridor. I can't even store these animals. That's how good my trap corridor is. Okay, you're off duty, Stace. There you go. Excellent. Open the fridge doors. At least they can eat all the food. Okay. Well, I won't do it now, because we still need to eat that food. Wow. So much food. And it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Yep, the days of worrying about food are, for now, over, he says optimistically until the freezer burns down. Speaking of things burning down, what's the problem here? Okay, that's fine. I don't actually think that's going to get through anything. That'll be totally fine. Alright, that is probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. Obviously, next time, we're out of here. So we've got, I don't know, probably about 11, 12 days left, 13 days maybe. Engine fires up, and we are completely out of here. That's it. RimWorld will be over next week. I mean, barring massive issues, which is not uncommon at all. But we'll pick it up next week. And I will see you guys then. And as always, thank you so very, 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 very much for coming by, especially with all the new stuff I got today. I hope you guys like it. I don't know if it made any difference to you. It makes a lot of difference to me. But I don't know if it made any difference to you. I mean, at least CoffeeCam is spinning now. So I will check you guys out tomorrow. We'll come back to some Farm Manager. And we'll come back to RimWorld for launching the ship, unless everyone is dead, next time. And apart from that, you guys know where to find me. I will see you next week, or tomorrow, or one of the two. But thank you so very, very much for coming by. I genuinely appreciate it. I know I say it every week, because I mean it every week. I love doing this. Especially today. This has been a lot of fun with all my new stuff. But I love doing this for you, and you show up every week, and you never disappoint. I have a great time. Hopefully you have a decent time. I will see you tomorrow, or I'll see you next week, or one of the two. Thank you so very much. Goodbye, and good